Good morning, good morning. Welcome to your morning practice. I welcome you as my fellow students in Awakened Leadership. It's a calm morning here in Cape Town. The storm has settled again. It's a beautiful Saturday. And you'll be tuning in from all over the world. It always excites me how we can meet up in this virtual space and just walk next to each other as travel companions. It's always a really good idea to have a travel companion on the journey, to share thoughts, to bounce off ideas, so we can help each other expand on what we know. Remember, when we walk the journey of awakened leadership on this path, and we deepen in these Garden of Awakening teachings, we tell our knowing there's so much more. There's so much more. But we don't always see it ourselves, so we need a little bit of help on the journey. So thank you for being here and for honoring yourself and for being willing to be fully enrolled and show up. I always say when I find back to this place every day, it's like a re-enrollment. I show my journey that I'm serious, that I care about my journey, I care about my well-being. I'm actually willing to show up for it. It's very easy not to do it. It's very easy to succumb to the known. Very easy. And so we gotta gain some fitness for this awakened leadership. We gotta be fit for responsibility. We know we own this project. We're big projects. And it's a quest. It's a quest when we sit with this question of, so who am I? And a very big and important question alongside that one is, who am I not? And that's what we do here in our Circles of Change Academy. We are on this journey, on this quest of solving the big mystery. And we focus and tune in on this, who am I not? These stories that I've identified with, that I recycle every single day. They become this dense fog. And I don't challenge them. I actually live in this belief that I'm less, that there's a reason to doubt, there's a reason to fear, there's a reason to be confused. I've even become a permanent resident in that separate space. So we're reclaiming ourselves. We're really reclaiming ourselves in this practice, in our courses, in our boot camps. Yeah, we want to call the bluff on these patterns. To say, no man, that's a lie. It's such a lie. And we realize that the lie is driving our car. The car of our life has taken over. It informs our actions. It contaminates our thoughts, pollutes our words. That's why we call this process of almost like homecoming. It's like a purification process. We are rinsing all that which is true. And that's what we use this pause for. this practice where we're breathing. So yes, so we're rinsing, breathing, but we're also pausing the lie. We're kind of creating a space between what we used to think and the possibility of something else. Just creating that little space so we can reset and redirect ourselves on the journey. So we can begin to honor ourselves, come closer, a step closer to who we are, lifting this fog and beginning to see more clearly. It makes a lot of sense when the fog lifts. It's not something we have to really look for because it's already there. So it's important to notice what blinds us, what prevents us from seeing. So it's like taking off the glasses and polishing them, putting on different glasses, clean glasses. So it's like, oh yes, of course. So welcome to your purification practice, your rinsing practice, your lifting the fog practice. So allow the breath to be today really to be a purifying one. And when you meet the scattered, busy mind, just smile at it, still occupied in the old reality. It will take a bit of time to reset it. Don't give up on it. It just needs a bit of help and support on the journey. Because the thing is, when we've been stuck in a reality for a long time, we create those pathways in our brain. It actually is trying to do a really good job of taking care of you in that place. The thing is just you've moved to a different place. You're busy moving to a different place. So you've got to help it to reprogram it. And the good news is neuroplasticity. It's possible to reprogram your brain. It's possible to create new pathways. But it does take a bit of practice, a bit of struggle. It's okay. Just be with it. Be patient with it. Smile, have humor. Go gently on yourself. Step by step. So when you know that, and as you in the breathing, you sink deeper and deeper into that different space, that inner kind of knowing, a different kind of knowing. Your inner guidance, you begin to touch that. And it's still. It's pure stillness. It doesn't get busy with all kinds of ups and downs, rights and wrongs, goods and bads. You're cool when you touch it. It's consistent. It's a completely different quality. So you know when you sit in it. And then it becomes easier and easier to find back to it. And it is actually possible on the journey to hold both the storm and the calmness. Because you remember, and that is our aim. And when we affirm who we are and we fire who we're not, I am the calmness, I'm the light, I'm this beautiful spark, I'm the drop and the entire ocean in one drop. I keep coming back to that one. Rumi just, inspires. So, Get comfortable in your space, dear ones. Your beautiful sacred space that you've set up for yourself. Put on an incense if that speaks to you. A candle, music. Let this be a journey. Really honor this sacred space. Make sure you're seated comfortably. Just sit in the middle of my voice as we walk this path, coming home, remembering, silencing. Let's walk upright on the journey. Beautiful straight spine. The back of your head gently pushes towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin slightly. Roll your shoulders back and down. Activate your conscious breath, voluntary breath, your purifying breath. Notice the stories you're recycling. Which one is the loudest right now? Just give it space. Being with it, not being it. It's not who I am. It's an old story. Soften in your shoulders. Soften in your hands, your arms. Beautiful straight spine. Purifying breath. Whenever the mind wanders, just bring it back. It's okay. There's no judgment. Keep sinking deeper and deeper into the seat of your true power. Listening beyond the noise, beyond the discomfort, beyond the distractions. It's like you step from one room to another and you close the door and it's just quiet. Such a gentle space. A room without walls turns into whatever lifts you, stretches, for as a lightness. It's effortless. Gentle breathing. Softening, deepening. Yes, that noise is in the distance. Keep bringing the mind into your breath, into the stillness. Walking through a field, beautiful flowers, birds singing, gentle breeze that caresses your skin. The air is fresh, big tree. You sit down at this massive trunk, feeling the grass between your toes, fingers. Peaceful. You feel the connection to everything. There's no separateness. Your roots firmly into the ground. Keep softening and breathing. Plugging in to your deepest essence. Remembering who you are and why you're here. Softening into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your ankles and your feet. Breathing from the cool, beautiful, sacred inner well, an oasis, beautiful oasis. Holding yourself lovingly and kindly. Your journey, seeing more clearly, connecting the dots. Grateful for all the learning, giving thanks to your human, the journey traveled, and this place is no doubt, no fear, no separateness. It all makes sense. Stay connected to your breathing. Beautiful, purifying breath. Moving this sacred energy into every single cell. Your heart knows, it knows. Trust the journey. Listen, listen. Feel the message vibrating at your core, the center of your being, your inner guide, your inner compass. Listen. It's all there. You're so resourceful. It's all there. Now plant your seed of intention. How do you see yourself today? What are you imagining? What will you fuel into your thoughts, your words today? How will you serve today? Who drives your car today? Choose wisely. Spend a moment to sit with this intention, let it vibrate. Every cell, just hold it. Begin to gently move, gentle spinal rotations. Really sit with your practice, your clarity, your direction for this moment. It's all there is. Stretch into your body, this beautiful body, a vehicle that takes you everywhere. Just move your hands across your body. Thank you. Touching every part of your body. Thank you. Hold your heart, your beautiful heart. Taking last few breath cycles in and holding this precious, beautiful energy of your practice, your intention. Just hold it gently, kindly, and releasing. We're doing it 3 times. Inhaling. Hold your breath. Sit in the vibration of your intention. And release anything that doesn't serve you today. Inhaling. Last one. Sure. Rub your hands, your palms. Heat up the space. Now place your palms over your hands. Just stay there for a moment. Seeing from your inner core, guided, connected, plugged in to source energy. Now blink your eyes open. Happy, happy Saturday. Yay. Beautiful day. What a special practice. It's this incredibly sacred space. When you tap into you, and as you tap into you, you tap into me too. So thank you for doing the work, for honoring you, for remembering, and for being a contributor to our well-being, your well-being, our well-being. I hope you have the most special weekend. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. I celebrate all you mothers. Celebrate myself as a mother, one of my biggest, most precious studies and teachings, privileges, where I've learned so much and where I've been really reminded of who I am. And also I've seen who I'm not, and I've chosen to not follow that, not to recycle that. I have refused to be less. I've chosen to be my best version. And I celebrate my mother and the mothers that were part of my journey, that were guiding lights, that were there in moments of where I felt lost, but they were there. So there's so much gratitude for our beautiful mothers. Bless you, dear ones. I deeply honor you. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Lots of love. Go well and gently.